to start with the Urban Decay Urban Defense Primer. This is my favorite right now. Well, it's my favorite like smoothing primer, as well as it keeps me matte for long periods of time. My favorite matte primer is a different primer. It's the Sephora one. I'm gonna use this one today. And I'm really not gonna have on my makeup that long today. So I'm borderline like, I don't want to use my favorite. I don't know what foundation I want to use today. I have 3 sitting in front of me. I have the Thrive CC cream, which I've been loving. I'm probably going to choose this, but I'm going to show you guys anyways what the other ones that I was deciding against. And the other one is the Filter First from Laura Geller, and the Can't Stop Won't Stop from NYX. I just posted a review on this. It's a really good foundation. I want to use it, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead with the CC cream just because it's a lot lighter on the skin, and I am curious to see how it's gonna look on top of a smoothing primer. It's a really nice formula, as well as a really nice shade, and I like that it's light coverage, so it's not as heavy for this season. So for concealer, I literally just got this in the mail, and I'm so excited. MAC sent me all of their 24-hour Studio Fix Smooth Wear Concealer. Been seeing this on social media, and I was like, oh my god, I slick want to try that. This literally smells like their Studio Fix. I mean, it is Studio Fix concealer, but it literally smells like the Studio Fix foundation. I have had like skin issues with MAC's face products in the past, so hopefully this doesn't break me out. So the way that I chose this shade is I went in 2 shades lighter. This is NC43. I'm pretty sure that I'm NC45, maybe NC44 more so. I think I'm NC44, so I probably went like 1 shade lighter, but this looks pretty light on me, lighter than 1 shade. So this concealer is looking pretty good, like on the face. I think it might be a touch cakey right in my creases, but not too bad. I'm definitely gonna keep trying this concealer. We're gonna set it and see how that goes. I think I just put a lot of the concealer on my contact. Great, just fantastic. And I'm gonna go back in with the brush I used to blend in the CC cream just on the edges to make sure everything is blended. Okay, to set it, I'm going to use the Thrive Causemetics Soft Focus Setting Powder. And I actually really been liking this powder. I especially like the packaging because I'm pretty sure there are other powders exactly like this, but this is the first one that I've owned that's like this. It has like a shield in here, so it's like a cushion almost, like fabric right here. You just dip your brush in it and powder comes out, so it's way less messy than the other powder containers that I have. I love setting powder. Just look at the difference. Like over here it's still like dewy and it's not gonna last all day, and then this side has been set. It's like essential, especially if you have oily skin. It's very essential. So I'm gonna set everywhere that I put that concealer, and I'm also gonna dust this in my smile lines. I don't know why I do this. I guess I'm more so doing this to prevent like the shininess that's in my smile lines, because it doesn't really help them not crease unless you bake. Like if you bake your smile lines and don't talk while the powder is setting, it helps. But when I'm just like dabbing on powder like that, it doesn't really help. It only satisfies like the shininess. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this palette from MAC. It is the Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette in the shade Medium Dark Dark. And I think I'm gonna start with this shade right here because it's warmer and I like warm shades in my contour bronzer area. So we're gonna go in with that. It's my first time trying this. Whoa, that's a bit dark. Maybe this really is contour, because that's like kind of ashy and it's a little dark. But I think it's cool. It looks like it's giving me the illusion of higher cheekbones, definitely. So it's doing the job. Okay, let's go into brows. So for my brows, I've been doing a different shape. I've been doing the bushy brow. But like I've said previously, when I do the bushy brow, I actually think I've only said this on Instagram. When I do the bushy brow, it turns into werewolf brow, in my opinion. So I'm trying it. I really want to do it, because it's way easier than like a fleeky brow. I'm just drawing hairs going straight up, and I'm using the MAC Shape and Shade brow tint in the shade Spiked, which is an OG brow shade. And I like this because it's like a liquid liner, so it gets like really natural looking brow strokes. And before it dries, I'm kind of blending it with a spoolie from Sigma. So now onto the eye look. I'm not going to use the eyeshadow primer. I'm just going to use the foundation that I applied on my eyelids. I'm going to set it though with the same powder that I used on my face, which is the Thrive Cosmetics powder. And I'm going to dip my brush in there and then just set my eyelids. And this is so the foundation doesn't crease underneath. So for this eye look, I'm going to use my handy dandy, pretty much my go-to eyeshadow palette. That is the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. I'm only going to use 2 shades from this palette, I think. No, 3 shades. I'm going to start with the shade Toasty, then go into the shade Henna, and then use Humble. So I'm starting with Toasty and applying this to the upper crease area as my transition. I'm doing like a 50s Marilyn Monroe time period eye look, where I'm using only matte eyeshadows and then like a winged liner. I'm just feeling really like old-timey makeup, I guess. Now I'm going in with Henna, which was that dark brown shade, and I'm applying a touch of this to the outer corner and blending that into the crease. So I'm using kind of like back and forth motions to apply the eyeshadow on the outer corner, and then bringing it into the crease after I've built up the shadow in the outer corner, because you want most of the shadow out here and then you just want to fade it into the crease. Do the same thing over here. I'm going to place the shadow first, kind of doing back and forth motions to blend it into the outer corner, and then I'm going to just fade it into the crease, bringing it forward in the crease and building up as needed, which I'm trying to keep this pretty soft. So I'm now going to take Humble, which is, it's a borderline matte cream shade, but it's really not matte. It has like slight, very slight shimmer. It's not glitter, it's just really slight, like fine flecks of shimmer. I think it's gonna help reflect the light on your lid, so it's not like a flat matte shade. And then for eyeliner, I'm going to use my favorite go-to liquid eyeliner. Love this. I have a tutorial on how to do winged liner if you need help in that department, which I know I did. And I wish I would have had my tutorial. Hyping myself up. But no, go watch it if you need help with applying your liquid liner. Look at that liner though. I love a thick eyeliner. I'm gonna put on my favorite lashes, which are the Lash Label Peachy lashes. So for highlight, I'm going to use the Persona Cosmetics Cali Glow highlights. So for blush, I'm going to use Rose blush from Mercier. Before, after. It appears that my under eye is creasing on this side, so I'm gonna blend it out and set it again and see if that helps it. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome, really good mascara, and apply it to the base of the false lashes, which really is my real lashes. So I'm applying it to my real lashes. I'm not bringing it all the way up the false lash, and then I'm applying it to my lower lashes as well. And then my favorite part, I'm going to use one of my new favorite reds. You guys saw it in my Natasha Denona foundation review, and a lot of you guys were asking what red it was. It is the Flesh Beauty. I actually commented back, but if you're wondering and you didn't ask, it is the Flesh Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Brazen. It is gorgeous. So this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really loved creating this. I love a thick liner as well as red lips. You guys know it's my favorite. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel as well as check out my previous video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.